My name is Alberto, and I have a story to tell you. At the age of 7, I was molested, sexually molested, and from there began brokenness in my life from the molestation that led into same-sex attraction, which then led to a homosexual encounter, which then threw me into the whole gay lifestyle, which then I took a relationship for 10 years and other relationships, and that threw me into promiscuity also. So my brokenness just continued in a cycle of just a turmoil going around, spinning around, because I didn't know how to actually stop the whole cycle and the whole spinning around. And so I just kept going from one relationship to another relationship, looking for love in all the wrong places and trying to find them in the lifestyle that was supposed to be gay and happy and stuff, but I wasn't feeling happy. I was just broken and feeling completely devastation in my life and completely awkwardness and just not feeling good about any of it at all. So for 20 years I was searching for the perfect either mate or the perfect being and giving me something that I wanted, that I needed, but no one was able to do that. Well, about the age of 38, a friend of mine had converted. He was with me in a relationship for 10 and a half years, and I had not heard from him for a while. And then all of a sudden, he calls me up, and we always stood as friends, even though we were not in relationships. And I stood with him as a friend, and he called me up and told me about Jesus and about what had happened with his life and all. And he was singing church music from Hillsong, and I was like, oh man, now this guy's really flipped out. Now he's turned into a Jesus freak, but he didn't preach to me. Actually watching him actually was more of preaching to me than anything else. At 30,000 feet, because I didn't accept Christ in a traditional church way neither, at 30,000 feet over the Atlantic Ocean heading back to New York City is where I asked Christ into my heart. It was very simple. I said, well, here I am. And I was sitting in the plane. The plane was crowded with people, but I was sitting there and I felt completely alone. And I said, Lord, looking out the window, I said, it's 30,000 feet, and you say that you will forgive my sins and that you'll throw them into the deepest ocean. I'm over the Atlantic Ocean. I'm at 30,000 feet. This is as close as I'm going to get to heaven anytime soon. And so as the north is to the west, you won't remember my sins, and they are multiple, and they are I don't even remember the people that I have slept with and everything, because I was promiscuous. So I don't remember none of the things that I've done, but you know exactly where my heart is. If you forgive me, I will serve you. By accepting Jesus Christ, just like through anger management, we have learned behaviors. And what I have learned for me was a learned behavior. So all I had to do was actually renew my mind with His Word each and every morning, and my thought patterns would change, my attitude would change, and that's what's happened to me. And that's what Christ has done for me.